If you have ever been to this place as a pedestrian, cyclist or driver, I've got bad news for you. So, if you have started to give angpaos, you will remember this place. This place is so old that Joe Biden might have been here as a kid before. Known as the Road Safety Park, it's now known as the Road Safety Community Park. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go back to scrolling TikTok, you young punk. You see, back in 1961, the first road safety park was set up at Kallang Park to educate young people about road safety, since vehicles were starting to become more mainstream. Yeah, that supposedly help us to know how to use the road better, cause seriously, roads and cars were then new. Now, don't need cause we got Jian Hao Dan. We just need him to do 10 ways to walk or 10 ways to cross the road. The whole idea of the road safety park is simple. Schools will bring kids to the park at school excursion, whereby the kids will portray 3 different roles, either as a cyclists that mimic motorcycles and go-kart drivers that mimic cars. Usually, most of us will be chosen as 跑手 as there are many bicycles or go-karts. The park is a mini version of a small town with roads, bus stops, and even a petrol station. Then we all, just pretend to live our lives there. We will be given a card to, do quests, and once we have completed the quest, we'll be certified as a road safety unit. So it's like The Sims, Yeah, but unlike The Sims, we learn something, Like, raising my hand when I cross the road. Why not just get Jian Hao Dan to do a video on 10 ways to cross the road? Hey, you bodo, that was in 1961, Jian Hao Dan Then in 1981, the park was moved to East Coast Park, which is the current location. Even then, when people are so used to roads in Singapore, schools are still bringing kids to the park for excursions. NPCC cadets will even play the role of police officers here. But throughout the years, there were fewer of these excursions. The entire place became like a scene from a zombie as the mythological roads and buildings didn't seem to be maintained. You can even see characters that live in the 80s. Now, it's still used for events like the annual Singapore Traffic Games, which is kind of like what we did in the past, with the latest one just occurring in November 2023. Also, it's actually not fully abandoned. According to CNA, P4 students from about 200 primary schools still visited the park last year. However, after so many years, there's finally an update about what's going to happen to this place. It's going to get a facelift. In the coming years, it'll be redeveloped and modernized so that it can adapt to the evolving road and traffic environment. Cause last time, as a the only fear that I had when walking is a plane crashing down on me. But now I have to keep a lookout for loud songs cause a speeding PNA with a family is coming. Or worse, I might just walk into a TikToker filming himself dancing. They are now doing studies and it will take years. Also, it might become a new place for us to bring our grandkids there, cause the traffic police say they plan to host families so that the children can learn road safety education alongside their parents and their grandparents. Just for info, it seems apt cause the number of traffic accidents leading to injuries or death has increased from 3,169 in the first 6 months of 2022 to 3,541 in the first 6 months of 2023. In the meantime, if you think you learned something new, consider subscribing and also watch this video to be slightly smarter.